Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news, so let's get into it. So, on taping on Wednesday for AEW Rampage, Jeff Hardy was having a match with Sammy Guevara. And there was a move where Sammy Guevara done a high-flying move, hit Jeff Hardy in the... he went for a shooting star press spot. He ended up striking Hardy's face. He was legitimately knocked out. Looked like he was concussed after the match. Struggling to stand up. Matt Hardy was, flipping Sammy Guevara off. So, per PW Insider here, Jeff Hardy suffered a broken nose and was rocked hard during tapings on Wednesday for AEW Rampage in a match with Sammy Guevara. Guevara went up for a shooting star press spot and ended up striking the side of Hardy's face. Concussion status hasn't been confirmed per PW Insider. And hopefully Jeff's okay. This wasn't his fault at all. But I've wanted him to retire for a couple of years now because I'm legit scared for his future quality of life. Broken nose nail, possible concussion. But remember when Tony Khan, he's like, it's the safest promotion in the world, and they didn't stop the match. Just how incompetent Tony Khan is. The match still went on instead of stopping it. Stupid. AEW, they never handle these freaking injuries well during a match. They never stop it. They're like, we'll continue the match. I'm like, yeah, that's the first time Sammy Guevara has injured a Hardy. Remember when he injured Matt Hardy, gave him a concussion. So, a reminder that next week's SmackDown, not tonight's, but next week's, will not be live. Will not be a live episode. WWE will be taping it tonight ahead of the Elimination Chamber event next weekend. So, next week's will be a tape show, not a live show. So yes, tonight's episode is live, but they're doing a double taping, so next week won't be. So we just wanted to clear that up. So here's your advertised card for tonight from Salt Lake City. Roman Reigns and The Rock will appear. Logan Paul versus The Miz in a Chamber qualifier match. Naomi versus Alba Fire in a Chamber qualifier match. Tiffany Stratton versus Zelina in a Chamber qualifier match. Kevin Owens versus Dominic Mysterio in a Chamber qualifier match, and Bayley and Io Sky are advertised to appear, but not assigned and announced, designated segment as of now. SmackDown's gonna be a must-watch show now. You got some good wrestling here tonight, some good wrestling matches, and Roman Reigns and The Rock must-see TV. It's gonna be a hell of a show to watch. So that's your card. So, the official soundtrack for WWE 2K24, the executive soundtrack producer, Post Malone. And I'd rather just put the Judgment Day theme on repeat at this point. What a terrible soundtrack. I've not heard like half these songs. Tyler Childers. Post Malone, two songs with Laugh It Off and Chemical and House Fire by Tyler Childers, but half these other songs I don't even fucking know. Like Coulter Wall, Grimes, Two Gags, Pigs. Like, what the fuck is this? Man, I miss the old soundtracks for wrestling games. But yeah, Post Malone is officially confirmed to be a playable character, and 2K24 will be available for purchase in a post-launch DLC pack. Man, you're gonna see, about to have Post Malone in WWE 2K. So, NXT's Nikita Lyons is injured again, just coming back from an injury, on the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Yeah, she just come back from, a torn ACL. Yeah, she just always gets injured. Because this is looking good for her at all, getting injured already after coming back from a torn ACL. But I don't know. I don't know why this happens. Some people I guess are prone to injury, but I don't know why. People's bodies are different though. because like maybe women's hips are wider than men's, which means their knees tilt inward. Like their ACLs are also smaller, and estrogen may cause tendons and ligaments to be looser. And wrestling style, and you're gonna be prone to injury. And maybe the way your body weight sits, but I'm not shaming. I mean, I don't really care about body weight, but that could be why her knee always gets injured. I'm assuming it's her knee again, but I don't know. But hopefully she's okay. The Rock did pitch the idea of Cody Rhodes and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins for night 1 of WrestleMania. Per Wrestling Observer Newsletter. Take this with a grain of salt. It's Dave Meltzer. I feel like Dave's just trying to make things up and trying to at least get something right, but man, just get everything wrong. So with regards to WrestleMania 41, the frontrunner had been Minneapolis, but there's been some rumblings of it possibly being in Las Vegas. PW Insider. They would break records in Las Vegas. The company would make so much money in Vegas. If they want Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41, that's the spot to do it. If you want Roman Rock, have Rock screw Roman over at WrestleMania 40, have Cody Rhodes take the title, and you set up Rock and Roman at WrestleMania 41 in Vegas. I think that's the time to do it. Which I think that's when it will happen. So at AEW Revolution on March 3rd, 2024 from Greensboro Coliseum, Sting's final match ever will officially be Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks, AEW World Tag Team Championships in a Tornado Tag Match. So if it's his last match, does that mean the Young Bucks are winning? But maybe they should just let Sting win and vacate the titles. Let Sting go over in his final match. Don't make the EVPs go over. So, Cara Pipia, who was a friend of Ashley Massaro, a former WWE star who accused Vince McMahon of covering up an alleged rape, joined the Banfield News Nation or whatever to discuss the allegations made. And she kind of hinted that Stephanie McMahon is implicated here, knowing what happened, but I don't know. Implicated is not confirmed. Implicated doesn't mean confirmed, as it doesn't mean guilty or anything. First, people will hear, oh, this person might have knew what happened. Just because she knew about it doesn't mean she could do anything about it. I mean, it doesn't matter if somebody goes to Vince McMahon, he ain't gonna listen. But who knows? Who knows what's up still with this situation here? But yeah, that's just my thoughts, though. A little bit of my thoughts on it. So WWE's announced that Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins will be on the Grayson Waller fight next weekend at the Elimination Chamber. How nice of Grayson Waller to give these guys the Grayson Waller rub. This is gonna be a banger of a segment. And I wasn't expecting Cody Rhodes to have a match or Seth Rollins, but yeah, they're gonna have that segment. I wonder what's gonna happen though. The segment involving Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi from last Friday's SmackDown peaked at just under 2,700,000 live viewers. Just give them the main event, WrestleMania. Fuck Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And the tag team match. So Shotzi unfortunately suffered a serious knee injury after going for apron DDT during a taping for NXT for a championship match, and she'll be checked out for the confirmation of severity of the injury, but it looks like it's a bad knee injury. So Stone Cold reflected on his main event match with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38 in a new interview with ESPN. He said, "I dissected what I did, and I know that I can improve on what I did." for having I guess, a match in almost 20 years. He put on a damn good show. Hey, we're gonna get another Stone Cold match eventually. When? I don't know. But he did. But he was asked on a potential match with CM Punk in an interview with ESPN. He said would be a good one. We'll see. I mean, if the money's right, it could be a money match, money feud. If he wants to do it, I think he can do it. It could be a Street Fighter, Falls Count Anywhere. Jey Uso and Gunther is officially set for next week's WWE Raw. So Gunther and Jey Uso set for their Continental Championship. You know, because Gunther can't fly to the United States over there. So yeah. So we have some news here about Tony Khan. So there's reportedly frustration among some talent in AEW about the company's decline in popularity and Tony Khan acting like everything is fine. There's also frustration from a lot of circles since talent comes to the shows and sees a smaller crowd since the start of the year. Khan always paints a positive picture about the company being stronger due to increased revenues or bringing up ratings. And there's the feeling that popularity is declining overall and changes have to be made to turn around. He's acting like everything is fine. I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt because this is Dave Meltzer we're talking about. Because he's low-key been the shits, but I don't know. I mean, if this is true, then they need to do something. But I mean, this is a report from Dave Meltzer. So take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's all to say here for the wrestling news. So until next time, out. Look a lot. Peace.